Hey folks, welcome to MetaFan, your one-stop shop for all things fandom. So today's video, we're going to get to look at one of the coolest collections I've ever seen in my life. It's a basement shrine to Monsters of Tom Stockman. Being a gigantic monster fan myself, this was such a treat for me to get to see. I mean, Tom has some super rare items in here that just blew my mind and will probably blow yours. Tom is just the most monster kid you will ever meet because Tom won the 2012 Rondo Award for Monster Kid of the Year. You know, right now, let's just take a look at the video. Oh, and we shot this one a while back, so it was before I grew the trademark mustache. So it may seem a little weird, but it's still me.
Here we are, man. My Dungeon of Monster toys.
This is amazing, Tom.
Lifelong collection here.
What's one of your favorite pieces?
Oh, I would say this is definitely one of the most iconic. Oops, that always happens when I pull this stuff out. This is the 1963 Marx battery-operated Frankenstein.
Yep.
I've always wanted this toy because when I was about, 4 or 5 years old, I saw that episode of the Monsters where Herman thought Lily was pregnant.
Yep.
And then Eddie had this toy and it was walking around and Herman thought it was his baby.
I'm a huge Monsters fan, so that would be a great piece.
63 was about when all the best, really the most rarest monster toys came out. Like the wallets. They made these vinyl wallets here. This one's got Frankenstein on one side and Dracula on the other. These came out in 63 as well. I love my Frankenstein, my Wolfman, my Dracula, my Mummy. And then of course my Creature. Creature's got his own cabinet.
You've got it jam-packed full.
Creature's my favorite monster to collect toys on.
The Creature definitely had some of the coolest toys and some of the coolest collectibles.
And they're really the most collectible of monster toys. Anytime you've got, 5 or 6 monsters, the Creature is always going to be the most valuable, the most collectible.
But there's so many things to see here. I mean, I've seen posters, I've seen toys, I've seen lunch boxes, trash cans. There's everything down here. So can we come back to this
Sure.
Take a look around a little bit more?
Let's go over here. I got some pretty cool stuff over here, too. Yeah, I collect other stuff besides monsters.
I love the monsters.
Oh, yeah, the monsters.
Talk about monsters, you gotta talk about the monsters.
Sure.
That's great.
I got a few monsters items.
That's a really nice lunchbox,
Oh, yeah. Funny story behind this lunchbox. I got this at the old Peevely flea market. About 25 years ago, I was out there and some guy had it at his table and he was using it as a cash box. He had it full of cash and he was using it for change, and I asked him if he wanted to sell it. And he kind of stroked his chin and thought about it for a while. And he goes, yeah, I guess I could sell it to you. I said, how much? He said, $3. So he emptied his cash out of it, and I gave him $3, and I'm walking away. And I was shaking because I was like, it's such a great deal.
$3?
That was back in the day when, not as many people were collecting this stuff before eBay.
Sure.
You can still find stuff cheap. Batman, which ran 3 seasons in the mid-'60s, they just merchandised the heck out of that show. It looks like I got a lot of Batman toys, but this is a drop in the bucket compared to all the Batman toys they made, and they must have just sold like crazy. But I love 1966 Batman toys.
Oh, I do too.
In fact, this is my original lunchbox right here. This is the lunchbox I had when I was a kid. I got it probably when I was 4 or 5 years old. My mom hung on to it, and then I met Adam West, and he even signed it for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
I noticed the Batman and Robin Soakies. Great condition, too.
Yeah, I got the Superman Soakie there as well. Awesome. I used to have all the Soakies at one time. I sold
all of them?
Yeah, I even had they even made Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr Soakies. I had those at one time. Yeah, so I got a few Land of the Giants pieces. I got the lunchbox.
All your lunchboxes are in such great shape.
I always like this lunchbox.
Yeah, that's a great one. I love the cat. You got some great Ray Harryhausen pieces here.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of Ray Harryhausen, the great stop-motion animators. They didn't really merchandise the Ray Harryhausen movies when they were new, with the exception of Clash of the Titans. But a lot of these are resin kits that I built up. This is the skeleton battle from Jason and the Argonauts. I built this one up myself. It took me about a year. but this is one of my favorite pieces here. Fan of Harryhausen, met him a couple times, and a lot of this stuff is actually signed by Harryhausen.
That's amazing. Amazing, right? I mean, I was blown away, and I hope you were blown away watching it. I mean, it was one of the most amazing collections I've seen. I want to thank Tom, and I want to thank you guys for watching this. So we'll have links below to our Facebook page, some great magazine articles, and all of our social media stuff, like our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and all those things. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. Also, Jesus, I lost it. If you want to catch more, sorry, we'll see you guys next time. I totally looked away.
You did it for a second.
You get it.